our two-area champions to see five-star, big-time defensive tackle, one of Clemson's priority targets, Payton Page. Payton, first of all, just how is everything going recruiting-wise for you right now?
It's going real well. I'm getting a little stressed out, but yeah, I'm holding in there.
You feel the the stress of the recruiting process starting to ramp up a little bit?
They said it was going to happen, but I ain't literally know it was going to be like this. It's getting kind of crazy, but always I'm enjoying the process as usual.
Awesome. Well, I know in late January you were back on Clemson's campus for their Elite Junior Day. Talk about that visit and how you enjoyed it.
Oh, it was just like another really good experience. I loved that game. I got to run down the hill. That was crazy. Like to see the atmosphere and see all them people. Yeah, I loved it.
And the Elite Junior Day visit at Clemson. What about that? What did you think of that?
Oh, like meeting with my boy Corey and like be talking about what it can be if I do go to Clemson. Yeah, he just committed too. So,
What do you think it could be like if you two were to team up together at Clemson? What was the potential there? What do you think? What kind of tandem do you think you guys could form on the Clemson's defensive line if you were to choose it?
it would be kind of crazy. It would been just wow. Him at DN, I'm at D tackle. Brian at D tackle. It would be kind of crazy.
Yeah, definitely. You mentioned you kind of hit it off with him at the Elite Junior Day with Corey. What do you think of him as just as a person off the field? What's your relationship with him?
It's just crazy because, like, coming in, he was like, yeah, man, I think everybody going to be like, yeah, that's the number one player in the world. He cocky and stuff like that. He was actually, like, real calm, collective. I'm over here talking to him like a regular dude. We ain't talking about no rankings, and we was just talking about how how good it would be if we went to Clemson together.
Awesome. Well,
Then later that night, he committed out of nowhere. He didn't even tell me that. I was like, dang, bro.
That's cool. I know you also went to North Carolina for their junior day, early February 1st, I believe. What did you think of that visit?
I mean, it's always fun going real close, especially the drive, obviously. But enjoying the coaches, like getting the better relationships with the coaches, that's also good for me too.
Yeah. Obviously, Clemson and North Carolina, two of your top schools. What do you like best about the Tigers, first of all? What kind of sticks out most to you when you think about Clemson as one of your college options?
Family. Like when I go to Clemson, treat me like family first. They actually say hey to my family first, then me. When I went to USC, I just feel like it was all the way like family there. But yeah.
What about as far as the Tar Heels go? What makes them one of your top schools?
Right up the street, can stay close to my mom. Like you can do anything. Like if I go there, I can still show out. If I do go to Clemson, like I went there.
Definitely. What do you think of Coach Mac Brown? Coach Brown?
Oh, yeah, I knew who that was. I was just thinking what to say. Yeah. I mean, he just a real calm, collected dude. Yeah, I was actually amazed when I seen that kind of celebrity because I used to watch him on ESPN all the time. I'm like, yo, that no offense. That's one old Joker talking up there. I'm like, yo, did I actually see him in person? I'm like, wow. I'm shaking it in. And then, like, it's this little table with this box. He got at least 50 rings on there, and it's just crazy. I'm like,
yeah. What about Coach Sweeney, on the other hand? What do you think about Coach Dabo?
Oh, usually when I'm going to tell you a little story. When I talk to, like, head coaches and stuff like that, it's usually for, like, 15 to 20 minutes. I walked in, it was like the end of the visit. I walked in at 5 o'clock, and I left at 8:30. I mean, I'm not going to say I was tired, but yeah, I was tired. I was like, I'm still listening. I'm like, oh, yeah, thank you. Yes, sir. Yeah, it's just like I see that he cares and stuff like that.
What's Coach Dabo's message to you been overall about why you should – what's his pitch to you basically about why he thinks you should come to Clemson?
I'm the only defensive tackle they're recruiting in my class right now. If I do come, they always play 6 defensive tackles per game. Man.
Well, I know you have a great relationship with Coach Todd Bates as well. What have you been hearing from him lately?
To be honest, we don't even talk about, like, football no more. Like, we talking about how your diet going, what you eating, what you doing, and stuff like that. He be asking if I got a girlfriend, stuff like that. Like, just funny questions out of nowhere.
Yeah. How does his, like, relationship stack up with some of the other assistant coaches that you have a good relationship? Just how tight are you with Coach Bates? What's your bond like with him?
I'm real tight. It's just like some of these coaches it's this thing called over recruit. Like they do a little too much sometimes, and it makes me feel like I'm uncomfortable with them sometimes. And with Coach Todd, it just feel like I'm talking to one of my bros, to be honest. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Well, any idea when you might make it back to Clemson for another visit?
I don't know. Coach Todd texted me something about like the 4th, something like that. I think.
I think it maybe in March or April the 4th.
Yeah, I think it's April 4th.
Okay. Any other unofficial visits that you have in mind right now that you want to make?
Not really. I'm trying to take some official visits soon, though.
Yeah, I was just about to ask, what's your plan for officials? Have you thought about who's going to get them and when?
Probably my top 5 schools, and I'm trying to go Oregon this summer. Yeah.
Just asking, when you go through the recruiting process as you look to make your decision, kind of what are the important factors that you're looking at?
Basically, it's all about family to me. Like, my mom, I really don't want her, driving out to somewhere real far away. And she said, I don't care where you're at, I'm still gonna be there no matter what. And like, that just shows me how much she cares about me. Also, it's really about family to me. If my family's comfortable there, I'm comfortable there first.
Yeah. What is your? How many of your family members have been to Clemson? Do you know? Has your mom been there? Obviously.
Oh yeah, all of them.
What does your mom, especially, and just your whole family think of Clemson?
They love it. They can't stop talking about it. It's like, wow, Todd Bates. You really talking to Dabo Sweeney? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, yeah. So it's kind of crazy. My mom be trying to get petty with it a little bit. It's kind of fun.
Awesome. Well, I know you want to make your decision before your senior season, but have you given any thought to specifically when you'd like to have this recruiting process wrapped up?
Oh, now. I'm just playing, but like it's just like getting kind of tired of it. But yeah, real soon though.
Well, whichever school that gets your commitment, what are they going to be getting in you on the field as a defensive tackle? What are you going to bring to the table?
Oh, a dog. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna have fun in college, but it's like I'm going there not to play at all. Like straight to it. I'm gonna have friends, obviously, but when we touch the field, I'm fighting for my position, just straight up.
When you look at Clemson's defensive line tradition, obviously that's important, but knowing that you could go to a school and be developed and have a good shot at going to the NFL, what does that mean to you when you look at Clemson?
I mean, coming from a school that I am at right now, straight hood, 3A, I mean, it just be crazy for my city to have, like, just to go to the league. Like, one day I told my mom, like, in like 5 years, I want to be driving to the house in a Rolls Royce. That's my plan right now.
Awesome. Well, that's big time. 5-star defensive tackle Payton Page from Dudley High School here in North Carolina. Payton, really appreciate your time, taking the time to talk to us.
No problem.